Hello everyone. What would happen if a comet similar to 2 km in size collide with the Earth? It is said that an asteroid of a mere diameter of 2 km is enough to wipe out the civilization. An average comet have a diameter of about 10 km. The Earth much more smaller than other planets, so the collision beside the releasing a huge amount of energy could also result in a shift in Earth's axis of rotations. A transfer of such huge momentum might result in a change the duration of a day. The huge tsunami if the comet hit the ocean and the enormous crater whatever it would be hit. What might happen is a topic of debate. But if we are to believe the theory suggesting that the last great mass extinction of Earth was caused by the asteroid or a comet hitting to the Earth, then it will definitely be the end of us as a species. But it will definitely be catastrophic. The collision of comet depend upon a few factors such as the size, speed, heat angle and the landing point. If it is 10 feet across, it may skip off the atmosphere or create pretty firework explosion in the sky. But if it's 100 feet across, it may cause a massive explosion like one Tunguska. If it's a quarter-mile wide, it would take out the entire region, but if it's 10 km wide, well, that's the game changer for just about anyone and any living thing walking or crawling the earth. That's what we call an ALE, the extinction level event. And it doesn't really matter where it hits. The deepest point in the ocean is only 11 km deep, and the typical speed for impacting bolide is around 30 km per second. Could be slower or faster. Unlikely smaller meteoroid or an asteroid that size will not be shot down much by the atmosphere. It will punch through in less than 3 seconds, likely hardly even that. And when it reaches the surface, it will hit so hard that it won't matter if it strikes ocean or land. Most people within 100 miles or so of the impact point will either drop dead from fusion of the compression waves of the incoming bolide, or will be completely vaporized. They will most likely never know what hit them, but they are a lucky one. The energy of impact will also vaporize a large amount of the Earth crust, possibly creating a crater more than 100 km across, throwing all rocks and dirt into the air. The outcrush of air from the impact with cause wind reaching out up to 1,000 miles, with wind speed that may exceed 900 miles per hour. If you are near a coast and bolide hits the mid-ocean, wave depth near the shore may reach over a mile in height and travel hundreds of miles inland. Horrible, unimaginable earthquake will be felt worldwide, and sound of impact will reach out the thousands of miles, serving as a warning regarding the real hell that is about to come. Some of the ejecta will be going so fast that it will fly right out the Earth atmosphere and go into the orbit around the Earth, but most of it will rain back down to the Earth. An entire Earth hitting the atmosphere or temperature possibly nearly 900 degrees. This hit will last several hours to feel like the inside of an oven. It will trigger forest fire and cook anyone or anything that isn't sheltered deep underground. Your house and even your clothes may likely spontaneously combust. You will not survive, but you are probably luckier than the few people who will, because the ugliness is still just beginning. The combination of the dust from the impact and the shoot from the forest fire will remain in the Earth's atmosphere for the year or so, blocking the light of a sun. Without the sunlight, much of the Earth planet life will die. The entire food chain will collapse. Many species of animal, including the human race, if we weren't both lucky and resourceful, will die out, either in an initial catastrophe or in the ensuing year due to the lack of food and the general devastation of the environment. And if you are fortunate enough to survive all of the above, you and the other survivor, which many number less than the 15,000 or even 20,000 of the nearly 7 billion we currently have, will literally be reduced to be the Stone Age living for a time. You and the other survivor will scrounge just to continue to exist, eating anything that comes your way. All in all, if you survive such an impact, the next few years of your life won't be your best.